The truth is often inconvenient. What do I mean by truth here? This is not the absolute truth that I'm talking about. What can we say about the absolute truth? Those who know the absolute truth, those who have realized themselves as the absolute truth, they know about it, they are in it. Here, I'm talking about conventional truth, relative truth. This is the truth that takes us to the absolute truth. Relative truth takes us to the absolute truth. If we are not a truthful person in a relative sense, if we are someone who is not true to themselves, if we are not true to others, if we don't represent reality the way we know it to be, and here by reality I don't mean abstract reality, right? Something happens, someone asks you what happened, you tell them what happened to the best of your understanding, right? Here I mean communicating your view, your perspective of reality to the best of your ability with the absolute honesty. This is what I mean about being true about reality, right? So if we are not true in that sense, if we're not honest in that sense, we've got no chance of reaching any absolute truth. Right. So, but the thing about conventional truth is relative truth is it is often inconvenient. Because we build our lives around convenience. What is convenience? Convenience is that which allows us to not have to face what we don't want to face. Convenience is what allows us to avoid the things that we fear, to avoid the things that we're terrified of. Situations, objects, experiences, circumstances. This is convenience. The problem is that when we talk about absolute truth, opening up to the absolute truth, it often goes in a completely different direction to convenience. Why? Because convenience is fear-based. And the absolute reality, God, supreme consciousness, whatever you want to call it, doesn't even know the word fear. It has nothing to do with fear. So that's why when we're walking the path of relative truth, of being honest to ourselves, of being genuine, of being authentic, often we have to face a lot of we have to swallow a lot of bitter pills. We have to face a lot of bitter truth. Because this truth is going in the opposite direction to whatever our convenience looks like. This is just how it's set up. We build a life based on fear, then we build a life based on convenience. We have to protect that. We have to maintain that. We have to control that. A life not built on fear, a life built on love is something completely different. It has a completely different feeling to it. And on this path, on the natural path, we're transitioning between these two modes of living. It's not that we've just got this nice little segregated spirituality there, an hour in the morning meditation or whatever, and there's our spirituality, and the rest of the life stays the same. No. This path is a transformation of the whole of our lives, from one mode to another. And the present mode of our lives is clearly, it's not enlightened. It's not truth-based, or it's not fully truth-based. There may be elements of truth in it. Right? And why is it not? Because of fear. Our religion, our true religion, fear. Right? So this is something we have to go over on the path. And by the path here, I mean being more true, being more honest to ourselves, being more authentic. We may have created some structure in our life, structure to do with work, structure to do with relationships, structure to do whatever. Okay? Based on convenience. Maybe actually initially it wasn't based on convenience, it was based on a true feeling. Eventually, this structure has come to represent convenience to us, has come to represent comfort to us. But now we get a little feeling, a little niggling feeling within us. This is not right for me. Our soul starts talking. But then we think, but how inconvenient would it be to break up this structure in my life? That'd be so inconvenient. How many fears would I then have to face? Oh, terrible. Change, we hate change as well. So this is what I mean. So in these moments, what will you choose? What will you lean into? Will you lean into this actual little whisper of truth within you? Or will you cede to convenience? Which again, rooted in fear, rooted in actual dishonesty to yourself. So this is a dilemma on the path, and this is the path. For me, my personal journey on this path was less about doing rigid practices, though I've made another video about this. I definitely did sit in silence, walk in silence, connect to that inner silence when I felt like it, when it was something I wanted to do more than anything else, right? But my path, personal path, was mainly forged through being honest to myself and being honest to myself when it was difficult and when it was inconvenient to do so. And I took these leaps of faith in these moments, and it's like life rewarded me. It says, okay, this is a fearless person. This is someone who will actually live for truth. They won't just talk about it. They'll make difficult decisions. They will make difficult sacrifices for the sake of truth. This is how it happens. This is how a master is born. A master is not born in meditation. A master is born in life. A master is born in the fire of life, through overcoming things in life that ordinarily people cannot overcome because of fear. Right? Remember, fearlessness is the demonstration of wisdom. Without fearlessness, there's no wisdom, there's no realization.